Pinocchio and Toy Story ain't the same thing.
They're not the same thing, and I'll hit you right now.
Wait, those are not the same thing. Those are not.
All right, now to get back to my main point, while Ron tries to discredit more of what I was saying.
Because I'm like, nah, I know how to look this up.
No, he's still Googling. No, DreamWorks is like How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek, all that stuff is DreamWorks. Disney,
and then you got Disney and Pixar together. That's
the
Toy Stories
no,
and Finding Nemo.
I know for a fact Disney and Pixar are together. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about DreamWorks. Now,
so what are you trying to say? You trying to say Shrek is not
Disney? It's not Disney. Can somebody in the chat back me up?
No, they can't back you up.
Dre, where are you? Can you tell Ron that he's wrong? Anyways. Danielle, thank you. Danielle said it is
Danielle
not the same.
thinks that she has the answers to everything and be wrong the majority of the
Don't
time.
say that. Be nice to our loungers, okay? Now.
She know I love her.
Now, I want to get back to the main point I was making was Lion King is the next live action remake. Even though I don't know if you can technically say live action, but it's not animated. The last one was The Jungle Book. I don't know if either one of you guys saw The Jungle Book. I thought The Jungle Book was good. It wasn't great.
Now I know what you mean by the live.
Exactly,
but
just like that.
Do you know what's happening on the new Lion King?
Yeah, that's what we're...
I'm about to tell you.
All right, Rome 700 is gonna fill us in.
Yeah, they're gonna have a guest star appearance from Tarzan.
Tarzan's
gonna be in Lion King.
That's a lie.
Why?
Why are you guys...
He was in the jungle, and they decided that he should be a part of this movie.
Okay. I should have warned y'all about Rome 700 before we started the show. Sometimes he just sprouts things off, and it's so not true. And I don't want you guys to come to the lounge and get information that's not accurate, okay? Tarzan... Okay, let me just tell you guys. Tarzan lives in the jungle. Lions live in the African...
jungle.
The African
There
desert.
are lions in the jungle.
And I know that's a misconception because the lions are considered king in the jungle, but they don't live in the jungle. Tigers live in the jungle. Lions live in Africa in the desert. So Tarzan is not going to be in Africa.
Let's see if you can.
He's going to be in the jungle with the apes.
Let's see if you can do this all day.
Do what?
I got 1,000 more.
Prove you wrong.
1,000 more movies.
Listen, I can go toe to toe with both of y'all when it comes to Disney. I really don't want these problems. Okay. So now I just want. I'm very excited because we got more news on the Lion King casting. We already have found out that James Earl Jones was returning as Mufasa, and that's literally just so perfect because just like Darth Vader, literally nobody else can be Mufasa. James Earl Jones has to be Darth Vader, and he has to be Mufasa. Like, it's just not going to work without him. So he's, as of right now, he's the only original cast member that they're bringing back, and I'm okay with that. The only two I really cared about it being the original actors was Scar and Mufasa. Everyone else can be recast. And Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, is going to be Simba. So I'm super excited about that.
That'd be interesting.
That's going to be, I think it's going to be great. Obviously, I don't know who's going to be the young Simba. Obviously, he's going to be adult Simba. And then Alfre Woodard is going to be Sarabi, aka Mufasa's wife and Simba's mom. And most exciting news, it's not 100% confirmed yet, but I really hope it happens. But Beyonce is in talks to play Nala.
Oh,
See, I had a conversation with somebody about this, and they was like, she can't be. I was like, you don't think that she would have a nice voice? I think she would sound better as the mom. Voice. Who's the mom? What's the mom's name?
She has a more Sarabi. She has a more mom.
Yeah, I just think that would sound more appropriate. Just because it just sounds, her voice is very mature but soft.
The only person they're missing on there, they need Will Smith. If they don't have Will Smith as one of the characters,
and they need Whoopi back as the hyena.
Yes, please have Whoopi back. That would be awesome. And I was so excited because Whoopi reprised her role as that hyena on Broadway for like one night. And I'm like, I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah, that was amazing.
She was perfect. Now, the thing about Beyonce is, Beyonce, they originally wanted her to play Princess Tiana and Princess and the Frog. But, you know...
She did some other Disney movie, though. Or I don't know if it was Disney, but some other...
No, that was DreamWorks.
Animated film.
I know what you're talking about. That was DreamWorks. But...
Still crossover.
Whatever. The thing about Beyonce is it could be a little tricky because Disney wanted Beyonce to audition just like everybody else. Alicia Keys.
She should.
Alicia Keys auditioned. Anika Nani Rose, who ended up getting the role and was perfect for it. She auditioned. Everybody, if you want to be in a movie, you have to audition. It doesn't really matter who you are. The only time you shouldn't have to audition is if the character is Beyonce. Or it's just a cameo. But she refused to audition. She wanted Disney to just give her the part, and it was like, no.
Oh, that sucks.
So you know what? To me, it doesn't suck too much because the person who played it, I thought was perfect for it.
No, it just sucks to hear that she didn't. You know what I'm saying? She just wanted to hand it to her, basically.
Yeah, she wanted to hand it to her, and that doesn't make any sense. I know, it doesn't make any type of sense.
I'd be rooting for you.
I know. We was all rooting for you. But I really hope, it works out this time around. I really hope that she ends up playing the adult Nala. I get what you're saying, that she probably would be good for them. But I can see, her... hopefully her and Childish Gambino have some type of chemistry. Yeah. I don't know, because he kind of sounds like a child and she sounds like a grown woman.
That's what I'm saying. She would sound better as Sarabi.
But maybe they can give her some, little vocal, adjust her voice a little bit. But I'm super excited about Lion King. They're also doing...
it's the greatest Disney movie ever created.
It is the greatest Disney movie ever created. But I want to say the one I watched the most, and what I say is the favorite for me is Aladdin. That's just going to always be...
Really?
I just hold
Mine's
Aladdin.
was Beauty and the Beast.
You sound like my lounge co-host, Anissa Nicole. Me and her go toe-to-toe about Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin all the time. But I like Beauty and the Beast. To me, it's better. I prefer it over Little Mermaid. Don't get me started on the Little... Yeah, don't get me started on the Little Mermaid. But
I think Beauty and the Beast was just... I think it was just better musically.
Then what?
Then... Cinderella.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to say Aladdin.
Snow White.
I think Goofy movie was one of the best.
Oh my god, I love Goofy movies.
Now, Goofy movies, all the Goofy movies was dope.
And the basketball one with Michael Jordan.
But why Goofy get to be? Why Goofy get to have a movie? Why Pluto ain't had a movie?
Cause nobody.
Why Pluto couldn't stand up and
Pluto
talk?
wasn't even in the Goofy movie.
but they were both dogs. Why couldn't he stand up and talk?
And it's weird because isn't Pluto Goofy's dog?
No, it's Mickey's.
Oh, I thought Pluto was Goofy's dog.
No, that's Mickey's.
Google it, Ron.
That's Mickey's dog.
I'll put 5 on it right now.
Pluto was a dog.
Goofy is a dog, and he had a dog.
Right, as a son.
And I want to say, I saw this on Instagram, and I'm like, this will be perfect. They was like, they should do a live action Goofy, and they should have Bruno Mars play Powerline. And I was like, thank you, yes, please. But Goofy movie is underrated.
Those were classics.
People don't talk about a Goofy movie because it wasn't technically a part of the Disney Renaissance, and if you don't know what that is from The Little Mermaid to Mulan. Wait, I don't know. I can't remember off top if Mulan and Tarzan came out last, but that's considered like the Disney masterpieces, and a Goofy movie was just like a Disney Channel movie that just went to video.
Why are you making it like it wasn't one of the dopest though?
But it was, but it's not comparable to Lion King or Aladdin.
But now that you mentioned it though,
oh my god, he
now
just
that you
said
mentioned it
was
though,
better than.
If you now that you mentioned it though, because I forgot all about Mulan. That was probably one of the deepest storylines that they came up with. If you think about it,
she's definitely the most kick-ass princess.
Absolutely, but a young girl who had to basically do this for her family, leave and then go to pretend to be a guy and train and fight with a bunch of guys and to protect her country.
You go with Pocahontas or Mulan?
In terms of what?
Right.
Who would be your go-to for?
Who's gonna whoop?
No, meaning which movie would you go for?
Oh, that's super hard for me because I love both those movies. But Mulan, I had to go with Mulan. I mean, Mulan got a show, man, because it's color. Do I want to sing at the top of my lungs, Colors of the Wind, or Be a Man? Those are both just such classic Disney records. I can't even talk about it all right now because it's just too much. All right, and I have to disagree with Rob, who says Vin Diesel should play Simba. I know he's trying to be funny, but no.
Oh, no.
All right, so we're gonna be back with some more topics, and then we're gonna be wrapping up. I'm gonna take a quick music break. Please stay tuned in. Thank you so much for everyone that's listening live right now. It's the Lounge.
Change someday. I'll be the one that can satisfy you if I can't rectify them. Few things have got to change. Few things in my way. Okay, so said before, and I won't imply that you're not too close to the fact. your head and get up. I'm not gonna let you give up, babe. Tell me what I've got to do. No, no, don't give up. I'll do anything to make it better, babe. I'll do anything, babe. Do you like it like that? Tell me what I've got to do. No, no, don't give up. 'Cause I'll do anything to make you see me, baby. I'll make it better. I know that sometimes you wish I'd go away, away. I know that sometimes you wish I'd go away, away. But I wish that you would know that I'm here to stay, to stay. Just nod your head and get up. I'm not gonna let you give up, babe.
And you are back listening to The Lounge with DMarieLuv and family. I'm here with D. Ron Baker in Rome 700. And we did continue our heated Disney debate during the music break. And basically nothing was solved and everybody still has different opinions.
Still mad, right? I'm gonna go home mad about this.
I know.
Hitting y'all up tomorrow like, no, this one is better.
Exactly. I'm going to be texting y'all facts on why my opinions are better than
And I'm
yours.
gonna be texting y'all talking about why they all cross over production labels.
Yeah, and now we might be on different sides of this next topic. So I have to ask you guys, Rome and Ron, are you Team Brandy or are you Team Monica?
Oh, you can.
Come on.
I'm always gonna be Team Brandy. Always.
No matter how shady she is.
No matter how shady she is, I'm always gonna be Team. Just because of the music catalog, I'm just gonna always be Team.
So
team
she's allowed to be shady then.
I'm not saying she's
For no
allowed
reason.
to be shady. She's definitely being shady, and it's like uncalled for.
It is very
It's
uncalled
definitely
for. She
uncalled
needs
for.
to chill out. And I love, oh my God. I
But
love
if she could just take her
French
social media presence away, then all
Right.
day.
Now, what about you, Jerome?
I can't go with one.
You can't go.
When it comes to music, both of them was classic, and then they was classic together.
They was,
Right.
but
Right. But I had to say, if you don't know what I'm talking about, lately, before, Brandy and Monica have been having this on-off friendship thing for like years. There was a point in time when they were cool, and now they're not cool again. But Monica has been completely silent. Brandy, every other day, is on Instagram, just shading her, on stage shading her, and it just is uncalled for. Now, if we're going to talk about music, to me, it's not much of a comparison. Brandy got that. You know what I mean?
Now,